I wanted to touch on this Iran thing for the last time. I don't know the whole extent of Trump's plan with Iran, but I have to say I'm mildly upset with the fact that we have sent, I believe, 5,000 troops to Iran. I am I'm irritated because I voted for no new wars. I voted for peace through strength. I didn't vote for let's go start shit because Netanyahu's a cunt and wants to start shit, and if he starts shit, we're going to be implicated, so we might as well get it on too. It's not what I voted for. That seems to be what happened, though. Everyone's saying that it seems that um, Netanyahu had decided he was going to strike, and the U.S. we had decided that, well, if Netanyahu strikes, we'll be implicated. We might as well strike with Israel. So we did. I hate it. I don't like it. 5,000 Marines to Iran isn't what I voted for. My nephew's a Marine. My nephew could be going. I don't think so, considering he's a brand new and he's in the reserves. I would imagine they're going to wait until he gets some experience before they'd be willing to send. I mean, he's only been in a couple of months. They probably, his unit would probably be one of the later groups sent, or once they've been a little bit more established. But still, the possibility of my nephew having to go fight in this conflict, war, whatever you want to call it, it pisses me off because I know my nephew doesn't want to go get fucking blown up for fucking Bibi Netanyahu. I mean, who the fuck wants to go fight a war for Israel's interests? And no, I'm not saying the Jews run everything. Two things can be true at the same time. This can be a war over Netanyahu's interests. This could be a war that we got drug into because we're friends with Israel. That's more than possible. You go to the bar with your buddies and your friend gets into a fight and then someone's swinging on you because they saw you with that guy. No, you didn't plan on getting into a fight, but now you're in a fight. Your buddy started it, now you're involved. I think it's more that situation than, Netanyahu came to America and was like, listen to me, Donald, you're going to do a war. I don't think that's what it is at all. Cracks me up the people that do think that, though. Like, they think that Netanyahu just goes up to Trump and he's like, you're going to do what I say and you're going to like it. The people the Jews people, the Jews run everything. Those people really crack me up because it's like, dude, Israel's like the size of fucking it's like the size of Atlanta. Israel's tiny. Actually, that's not true. Really, let's look it up. I am curious. Well, come on, you bastard. I am curious how big Israel is. How many people live in Israel? Let's see what we got here. About 9.5 million people. How many states have more than how many states have more than 9.5 million residents? So we got California, Texas, Florida, New York, Pennsylvania, and Illinois all have more people than Israel. many people live in Ohio? Ohio has 11.9 million people. Ohio alone is larger in population than the entirety of Israel. Like, you're telling me that a country smaller than, with a population smaller than the state of Ohio is just running the world? That is silly. That is real fucking silly. I don't think the Jews run everything. I do think that we entered this war because Netanyahu kept going and kept making the situation worse. And I think Iran did say, if Israel goes after us, I mean, we're gonna have to believe that the United States is behind it or involved, and we're going after you guys too. I believe that. I don't think that they have any distinguish or any discrimination. I mean, between Israel and the United States, I think they think it's all the same. I just irked with this thing, with this whole conflict. I really would like it to not happen. I don't mind what happened with Maduro, but now we're seeing troops move to the region. Iran saying, "Yeah, we're not going to negotiate. It's all or nothing here." And I'm just kind of stuck in the middle. Like, I didn't vote for this. I don't want war. I don't want conflict. It's really irritating because it seems like I voted for a lot of things, and the Trump administration is not delivering on those things that I voted for. I want to see heads roll with connections to the Epstein files. I want to see people that were on the island. I want to see them questioned. I want to see them prosecuted. I want to see things happening there. I'm not seeing that. I want to see people go into jail for doing creepy shit to kids. And I'm not seeing that. Instead, we get the keys jingled in our face. Oh, look over here, war. Oh, look over here, aliens. Oh, look over every time. Every time there's something else. And I'm just getting real frustrated. And you know what? I have to apologize. I have to apologize to Charlie, Moist Critical. Charlie, I'm sorry. I was getting real frustrated with your coverage of the Epstein files and Epstein related things. For a minute, I was kind of like, Charlie, stop talking about Epstein. I want to come to you for video games and for fun stuff. But I see where you're coming from. I was kind of exhausted on the Epstein shit, and I understand why you're pissed off, and I'm pissed off for the same reasons, and I apologize for being pissed off with you when I should have been pissed off with them. So, Charlie, if you ever see this, Moist Critical, if you ever see this, I apologize. I shouldn't have got frustrated with you. Now, that being said, I do like the gaming and the nerdy stuff and the body cam stuff more than politics stuff because I use Charlie's channel as a break from the politics and the news and stuff like that. Or I'll go for more of the nerdy stuff, the gaming news, or the that level of, oh, I got whacked good. Ow. I'll use his channel though. I'll watch his channel for those kind of things. I'm not there for politics, but I understand now why he was so pissed off, and I was kind of just over the Epstein file stuff. And I was like, yeah, stop talking about it. We're not going to change it. There's nothing we can do. But I want to see people swing. I understand why Charlie covered it so intensely because I believe Charlie wants to see people swing just the same. And I don't mean that facetiously. I mean, I literally want to see people be hung for the things that have happened on Little St. James. I want to see people locked away for the rest of their lives. I want to see people shoved into a wood chipper for the things that happened on Epstein Island. But this isn't that video. I'm just frustrated with the conflict stuff, and I just feel like it's a big distraction from the Epstein stuff, and I'm kind of tired of it. I'm kind of real like, irritated with the fact that it's constantly jingle, 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 distraction. Oh, hey, what about Epstein? Jingle, jingle, jingle. Look at the keys. Every time. Every time. It's just infuriating. But anyway, that's really all I got. I don't really have much to talk about. The past couple days have kind of been boring and slow for me because I haven't really been doing much. Went for a nice ride on the dirt bike the other day. I went to the woods in the Jeep with my brother and got nice and stuck a couple times. That was fun. Um, my nephew's friend took us to some trails that we had never done before. We weren't really ready. It was kind of a last minute thing, and I kept getting stuck in the mud because I didn't air down my tires. So yeah, that was fun. If you're gonna go off roading, let your tires down to like 15 pounds so that you have traction. Because even with like an all terrain tire, if I run my tires at 40 pounds, I get stuck. If I run my tires at 15 pounds, I can do just about anything I want. You gotta watch how low you go though, because you can pop the tire off the rim. So be smart. But I digress. Yeah, just haven't been haven't been paying much attention to the world. Been kind of trying to focus a little bit more on the things that I care about, and I've been considering making some more videos about the things that I care about. So I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about that stuff in the future here. I am definitely considering talking about some new topics. It's just for me, it's kind of hard to talk about. Like it's hard for me to explain to you how a differential works or how a how Jeep suspension works and things like that without showing you. So it's one of them things that's like that's probably just gonna be my thing. But yeah. Anyway, that's all I got. I'll see you all in the next one. I hope you enjoyed.